Yo, what's going on guys? This is Rhys here from Stoic Pool, and in this video I'm going to be talking you through all of the updates for Epoch 224. Let's get into it. Right guys, so in the last pool update, I said that I'd increase the pledge, which obviously went quite well. I mean, you just update the pledge, pretty simple. But I also said I was going to upgrade the nodes, so that was a little bit different. So I have this habit of breaking everything anytime I try to do something, but this time it went quite well. So I updated the first node first, one of the relays, and I mean, it went all right, but for some reason it wasn't showing the data properly in my view. It's a live view basically on the thing set up by some of the Cardano community, and so I had a bit of an issue here where it was more of an aesthetic issue and it wasn't really affecting the node itself, but I figured it was better for me just to fix it and just get it sorted completely rather than risk anything actually being an issue and me just not knowing quite how badly I'd broken something. So I kind of went back through the process, made sure I cleaned everything out properly and made sure I updated it correctly, and then all was good. So I went straight into the other relay and then into the main node. So in the end, everything went well, which was fantastic because, like I say, I do have a habit of breaking stuff. So I was expecting a disaster, which is what normally happens when I try and mess with any of the nodes. So that wasn't all. So the next thing I managed to fix was actually the pool showing up properly in Delegate and Yoroi. And the thing about this is a lot of it relies on this particular website. So a lot of them, these wallets scrape the data from this website called ADA pools. And although there's another pool website that helps you assess the stake pools called Pool Tool, both fantastic websites. So shout out to the boys who made them. But the problem is ADA pools is the one that's used by Yoroi and by Delegate to actually show the data properly. So if your stuff isn't showing properly in ADA pools, then that could be an issue. So I managed to get that fixed. It was obviously a very, very simple fix, so it just went straight over my head. But thanks to everyone who has helped me work this out, because I've literally been pulling out my hair since I started this pool trying to figure out what's going on, and people were like throwing different suggestions at me and none of it seemed to be working, and turns out it's the simplest thing. I was just doing one thing wrong. Really, really silly. But good news, now that shows. So you can see here, I've got my logo showing up, Stoic Pool, all the details on my pledge, everything going on here. And like I had this information here before, but what I didn't have was the name, the ticker, website, like all my social media stuff by here. So it was nice to actually finally have the information right. What a godsend. And so these guys, they have some pretty cool little widgets so you can put on your website. So what I now have is on the main site for Stoic Pool, I have this information where it shows the ticker, it shows it on ADA pools, which is just a little treat. Put that on the website. So that's pretty cool. Another thing I'm going to be doing but haven't yet is adding just general ADA price information to the website as well, so that you can just see what the current prices of ADA straight away, instead of having to click around or check Binance or I'll hold or anywhere else that you're getting your ADA. Yeah, so that's about it really. T-shirts coming, that's another thing. So I just need to put them on the website. So this Epoch, what's going on? Right, so I'm getting ahead of myself. So this Epoch, I'm getting these t-shirts sorted. I'm gonna be having some nice fancy Stoic Pool t-shirts. They're gonna be available on the website. There'll be a link below in this YouTube video, so check it out. What else is going on? I bought some more ADA, so I had a little bit of money. Don't tell Danny because I'll get in trouble. I had a little bit of money spare, so I bought some, because literally today, there was a bit of a dip, and I think it's because Bitcoin went up quite a bit, so everything else went down a little bit, which was perfect for me. So I just jumped on, got a little bit more ADA. So for the next Epoch, my pledge will be updated, so it'll go up another 1,000 ADA, which is like 21 to 22,000 ADA, something like that. So just a nice little jump, nothing major, but a little perk. Got to accept that. Got to take that. Sorry, nothing major, but it's pretty decent still. Just inching towards that 50k mark, just like I set out in the roadmap. If you haven't checked out the roadmap, check it out so that you can see. Sorry, if you haven't checked out the roadmap, check it out now. Go to stoicpool.com. In fact, I'm just going to show you. I've got a blog. I've got the roadmap on there, so you can see what the plan is over the next kind of 3, 6, and 9 months. It's just here, Stoic Pool roadmap, and you can go to stoicpool.com/Stoic Pool roadmap. I'm going to make a different link for that. It's just going to be called stoicpool.com/roadmap. I'm going to sort that out. There's a nice little video of me talking about it, in case you can't be bothered to read, but it's basically like a 3-phase plan about building and brand awareness for Stoic Pool. All right, so what else is going on? So update the pledge. Put the t-shirts and other merch on the website. The other thing that's going to be happening this epoch is really focusing on marketing the pool. So yes, it's slowly been growing by a couple of thousand ADA here and there over the last, I don't know, four epochs. I think it's been up now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, technically 5, but it had only been launched here. Like, it was right at the end of 218 that we actually launched. So it's really been 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the 5th epoch. Yeah, so really now I need to increase the delegation as much as possible. So my focus is going to be on marketing this pool now. So although I don't have loads of spare cash at the minute, what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be abusing people on Twitter in a big way. People are going to be wound up seeing stuff about me. So sorry in advance for that. If you follow anyone Cardano or ADA, I'm going to be trying to get in front of you. I'm not going to be doing any paid ads. It's going to be purely organic for this epoch anyway. Hopefully in the next epoch or 2 that'll change, but for now it's just going to be purely organic. I'm also going to be learning about some other nodes and some other currency, because there's a lot of stuff going on with Cardano. So I've taken 2 courses recently on Cardano, from Emergo, on developing DApps or dApps, and what was the other one? I can't remember. But there's basically a paid course that's going to Cardano IOHK are going to be bringing out, or going to be re-releasing, so going to be making available again, which I've already on the shortlist for, because I want to learn to kind of work with Cardano as much as possible. I want to learn to do the coding. I want to learn to work with Haskell and Plutos and Marlon as an extension of that. Yeah, because there was an announcement that the Goguen roadmap will be coming out on the 29th or thereabouts, which will be very interesting actually to see how they lay out the release of all these kind of iterations of the smart contract going forward, which should be really interesting. Also soon, we had another announcement that Big Pay, shout out to you mate, that Big Pay put out, which is a bit of inside information apparently, but it's about Voltaire and Project Catalyst, which is basically the governance element of the Cardano ecosystem. So that should be quite interesting. That kind of thing's going to be coming soon, and it'd be interesting to dig into that. All right, guys, that is about it for this update. That's what's been going on with me. I'm going to give you a lot more information about what I've been doing to market Stoic Pool coming very, very soon, for the next epoch probably. Yeah, guys, that is it. Check out the information below for information on Stoic Pool. Otherwise, just search Stoic, STOIC, in your wallet of choice, and it should pop up, hopefully, fingers crossed, nice and easy. ID information will be in the box below. Support small stake pools, Delegate to Stoic, and hopefully in the next epoch or 2 we'll be producing a couple of blocks, which will mean nice rewards for you guys who get in early. So although we might not have produced any blocks right now, as soon as someone comes in and we get lucky on the slottery, then they're going to get big rewards compared to what's going to happen once it starts to get a bit more saturated later along the roadmap in towards the next year and further on. All right, guys, that is it. That's it. Update went well. Updating the node went well. Doing this dApp course went well. got some more ADA, so I'm updating the pledge. Going forward, there's going to be more marketing for Stoic Pool to really push delegation. There's also going to be a couple more things coming out for the website, but I'll update them on the next Epoch because there's still a lot of work to go for that. Right guys, that is it for this video. The latest updates for Epoch 224. If you like what you've seen, as always, give us a subscribe, give us a like. Any comments or questions you got in the box below, I'll be more than happy to answer. Share this with your mates, other ADA holders, and get them to delegate Stoic Pool. Otherwise, that's it for me. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Keep in touch with yourselves.